Have you seen
smart
the
ones.
thing about chimps in
I don't
their
think any
short-term
chimps
memory?
can do it.
Yeah, chimps have excellent short-term memory. I've seen that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So
I
never
wondered if it
wronged
was
them.
true.
It's almost hard to know if it's true or not, right?
Like they can twist it, bop it, pull it. What about their
Mhm.
long-term memory though?
Basically.
Like if I slap one today and come back a year from now, will it eat my fingers?
yes, yeah,
Would do that anyway.
It's a chimp. It'd be like, this guy's kind of like that other guy. Let's be safe. Let's
You
eat
don't
his
have to
fingers.
count on their long-term memory. Like if I slap an alligator, then come back in 3 years, it will definitely bite me.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, if you stick your hand in its mouth, for sure. But would the chimp go out of its way? Would it be like, motherfucker? Like,
I bet it
you know that
would.
moment in Pulp Fiction where Marcellus Wallace looks up and Bruce Willis is in that car?
yeah.
Motherfucker! Like, would the chimp do that? when I
The
walked
monkey's
in the
pretty
enclosure?
fucking far from okay.
What are you gonna do, chimpo? I'm gonna get me about 5 pipe banging chimps. Take the homes here. Oh, I love that. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I haven't either. It's a
I'm
good
so
movie.
terrified of those chimps, man. You really like there's a chimp mauling in that movie Nope that is real hard to watch.
Yes.
Like he goes chimp on like they're filming a family TV show, and he goes chimp on the whole cast, like
Oof.
mommy, daddy, and all the kids, and starts going to town. And the studio with a studio audience, so everybody's losing their shit. It's filmed like from the point of view of the little boy. He's like, it's crazy. It's
As
a real
the
good scene.
Monkeys freaking out and
Ripping people
people's
apart,
noses off.
like tearing their faces off. Yeah, literally eating their faces off and like tearing their fingers off and shit. Like going real gruesome with it. Chimps
they're
are awful, man.
They're ornery animals if you piss them off. You don't want to, and they're so much stronger than you think. You don't.
All right,
You don't want to mess
Here's the
with them.
scenario: you're offered a chimpanzee. It's 3 months old. It's got its diaper. Would you take a chimpanzee right now if it were legal and given to you?
That I have too much wisdom. No, that would be life altering. I have a chimp in my house now. It's 3 months old, which means in 8 weeks it's going to be strong enough to rip my hands off. And so like, I got weights around. I got sharp things in the house. Like, no.
You're worried it's going to arm itself?
Yes. I'm gonna walk in the back and it's gonna be sharpen a stick against my fence. I'm gonna be like,
You get out there, it's like Planet of the Apes. It's trying to figure out how to take the safety off the
Taylor.
He's figuring out how to open things and
You've been heard on the chimpanzee thing. Acknowledged.
Mhm.
Which wild animal would you pick?
A wild animal.
The wildest animal.
The wildest animal. I feel like you could get a raccoon pretty well trained, something neat there.
It's a low T wild animal, Taylor.
Yeah, it is, man. All
I
right,
think
first
raccoons
of all,
like it hangs out on your shoulder when you go in public.
it's not what I'm
I
looking
would take
for,
a
though. I'm looking
mouse.
for danger.
We're going for danger.
Yeah, I agree. The raccoon
What's the
is
slowest reptile?
raccoons are the best exotic pet, bar none. They really are. If you have the attention for them and like don't mind baby proofing your house, they're really fucking smart and cool. And they have people hands. That shit's neat. But I was looking more for like, what's the most dangerous animal that you would allow into your home?
Yeah.
The one most capable of causing physical bodily harm to another, to a people.
It
That
would
ruins
probably
out
be-
my tropical fish idea.
No, it'd probably be a poisonous snake. Like you keep that locked in, put a bunch of heavy
No.
books on the top, and you know it's going to be safe.
I wouldn't. No, I would not allow.
I keep it on death's door. I barely feed it.
Oh, good. So when it gets out, it'll be good and
No,
riled up.
he's not gonna have enough energy.
Like no light.
How
You
long
give
am
it
I
a 40
keeping
watt
it?
bulb.
Yeah, it's like an LED. there's no heat on it.
Get the-
I put a fan in there.
Shiver.
And just,
You ever seen a snake shiver?
How
Come here.
Come on. It's like, you're
long do
mistreating
you keep it? If I only keep it for 3 months, it'd be different if I kept it till death.
To death. It's your
For
pet
death.
now.
Oh, okay.
It's your pet. You got.
So I can't fuck around with like a baby polar bear and hope it doesn't grow.
No, it would
No,
grow.
it's gonna grow. No,
I'd want something that you can find to a terrarium.
I would.
for sure.
If I had like the room for it and everything, I would take a wolf hybrid for sure. The bad part of that, you'd have to be in like a place where you had a farm though, so you had access to raw meat, because feeding one would get They only eat raw meat because
It's a
know
wolf.
that.
Yeah.
it gets crazy expensive.
They don't
to
eat dog
one of
food.
those- No, they eat
Not
raw
if you want them
meat.
to be big and healthy.
They're wolves. Yeah, they eat raw meat. They're carnivores, not omnivores like dogs. So the dogs have this sort of more well-rounded diet.
I thought
No.
wolves were omnivores also. They can eat like berries and shit, right?
No, that's
Oh.
bears.
That's bears. I know. Well, I know bears love berries. It's in the
Mhm.
name.
Yeah, I'm choosing to stick with this, even though you've knocked me like 5% off certain.
Yes.
I googled it.
Yeah.
Wolves can't process grains, therefore they can't have a healthy life on dog food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be willing to do one of those. Foxes, I would do, but not in the house. Those things piss everywhere. I love the Fox YouTube channels for the ladies. Like, she got 30 foxes and
She knows them all by name.
Yeah, Billy, come get your egg. And Billy's like, like he loves those fucking eggs. He takes it and runs away with his ass shaking. When you domesticate them, they become more and more dog-like. Yeah, we've talked about it before. There's that Russian experiment where they took the foxes, and every generation they culled out any aggressiveness, and they kept going. And you could knock generations of foxes out quick. So within like 15 years, they had like 80 generations or some shit done. And these things had like turned into dogs. Their ears went droopy. Their tails went like more droopy, and like other features. They started like wagging their tails and having like dog-like attributes.
And even then,
became-
not good pets.
No,
Just
good
'cause-
pets. Then they created like domesticated, like friendly foxes that wanted to be your buddy.
They're a very cute animal. There's like fennec foxes with the big ears.
Oh, is that a
Those little
breed of
ones.
fox?
I
Fennec.
thought that was just a kind of fox. A fennec fox? Aren't those the ones with the big ears?
How is
I
a
don't
breed
know.
different than a kind?
I don't know if it is.
Oh, I don't want to get into that. That always circles back around to racism. We need Sam Hyde to tell us more about that.
I have 18 deer, 4 cats, a mated pair of falcons, and a hummingbird that I keep outside in my yard.
In your yard? Yeah, I've
In
got
your
a
yard.
couple
Free range.
rabbits.
Free range.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
my
there's a
pets are free
fennec
range.
fox.
Oh, look at that cute little fucker.
That is adorable.
I bet if you could,
You
like,
can tell by
get-
the way he's looking that he wants to be touched.
I bet he makes. He looks a lot like a cat from the neck down. I bet he makes scary noises. Like it's my
It's like
experience that whenever there's a wild animal, they never purr or make some familiar noise. It's always like.
yeah, they do sort of this.
I think they like chirp, like they loudly chirp and stuff like that, which would probably be obnoxious.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty cute. Those things like have the most disgusting piss though. Rednecks is a prank.
Really?
We'll get fox piss. Deer piss is easier to get, but if you can get fox piss and put it on somebody, it's obnoxious.
Why is
You
it
can buy
smell
it at the
so
store.
Terrible.
You can buy it at the store. It's like you can buy, like at like hunting places. You can get all sorts of urines for various purposes.
Yeah. I didn't know fox piss was worse than deer piss and others.
It is.
Cat piss is bad.
I was asleep once on a road trip and had fox piss poured on the collar of my shirt, just a little bit, just a little dab right there. Man, it took me a while to figure out what that was.
You're like, God damn, everywhere I go smells like piss.
It took me a while. I thought I was like, did I shit myself in my sleep? What is this? But it's noxious. Like, somebody's
Is it
wrong.
like cat pee, like ammonia?
I honestly don't remember the exact flavor, but if I ever smelled it again, I'm sure it would trigger that memory right away. But it's just nasty shit. And rednecks in high school would always bring some deer piss to school and pour it out somewhere, put it on somebody, some shit like that.
That is an incredibly redneck thing to do.
That's how redneck bullies roll. They'll like drive, they'll like fuck your yard up with their truck, like do wheelies out there, and then they'll pour deer pee on you.
They fuck your yard up and then they pour deer piss on you.
Yeah. That's that happens
Like
a
that,
lot.
loser. And then,
Yeah, pretty much. Ruin your yard, make you look like an effeminate man who can't take care of his own grass, and then then you come home smelling like cat piss. Your wife thinks, oh, this isn't an alpha male. She's getting those hormones in there too. She's being turned against you as well.
this
Next
guy's
thing you
out on
know,
the town fucking cats.
next thing you know, your son's fucking going to some sort of trans reading night, and he doesn't look at you as a man anymore either because he didn't know what one is, and your whole life falls apart. It's time
All
to just go into the
because of-
garage,
Rednecks play for
turn
keeps.
the music up loud, and Sign
Start
out.
the motor. Yeah.
Come sail away. Yes, just play that as your suicide song. Come sail away. That would be such a funny song to kill yourself to.
Taylor really likes this joke.
I can hear it in the car.
I was just picturing someone like mouthing the words to themselves as their garage fills with fumes. They got a Hawaiian shirt on.
I'd probably go.
Living their last moment.